I am very, very honored to be live on one of the great radio stations in America, 960 The Patriot. And one of the reasons it's such a kick for me is that I know I share the airwaves with the gentleman you're about to meet, Seth Leibsohn, senior fellow at the Claremont Institute. He produced Bill Bennett's Morning in America for years, now has emerged as a tremendous host on his own rights, author, afternoon drive host. He's the co-author with the great Chris Buskirk of the book American Greatness, How Conservatism, Inc. Missed the 2016 Election and What the D.C. Establishment Needs to Learn. Sounds like they got to learn it all over again, my friend. Seth, welcome back to the Mike Gallagher Show. How have you been?
Mike, I'm great. It's good to see you. Good to hear from you. It's an honor for me to be the part of the junior faculty on which you are a senior faculty member, sir. Thank you for all your kind words. Who knew Fox News would be part of the D.C. establishment this election year, huh?
It's frustrating, Seth, and it's unbelievable. And I mean, I'm sure you saw the video. Let me play this for you to give you to tee this up in terms of the frustration that so many people have around the country watching this coverage. And let's face it, Fox is the big dog. They're the biggest cable news network in the country. Listen to what supporters were saying. This is a bunch of Arizona voters. Listen to this.
Shame on Fox! 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 Shame on Fox!
I mean, that doesn't sound like 3 or 4 people, Seth.
Have your callers been like mine, Mike? I have so many callers that may change that statistic about Fox being the biggest cable television show network on TV.
I don't get it. I don't understand. What's the rush? Seth, does this help us? And you're such a big picture thinker, and you're so super smart, and I pay so close attention to your analysis of things like this. Isn't it awful that a TV network puts itself in the middle of the electoral process like this and declares victors, winners, and losers before the votes are even counted?
It's horrible. And when CNN is being more fair to Republicans on election week than Fox News, we really have a problem. Something's really rotten in the state of conservative network television. A lot of people are now telling me they're leaving Fox. They're done with Fox. They are so headstrong over there. I was watching election night, Mike, and I was watching their 3 statistical analysts try and explain why they called Arizona, trying to defend why they called Arizona. I got to tell you, it didn't make sense. They didn't understand at all the culture of Arizona. They were reading off, data reports that just made no sense to me. We have between 400 and 500,000 votes left to count here in Arizona. This is a state Trump won in 2016. This is a county Trump won in 2016. What they're talking about just doesn't gel, Mike.
Well, one of the things they said, I saw this Arnon Michigan say, well, Maricopa County is very, very blue. That's because they're using a formula that they apply to places like Chicago, Atlanta. You're there. You're at ground zero. You're in the middle of it all. Seth Leibsohn, is Maricopa County overwhelmingly Democrat and blue?
It actually has a Republican majority registration. It's been shrinking, but it's still majority Republican. But also, Maricopa County isn't the only county that has to deliver votes yet, Mike. There are other counties, most of which went for Donald Trump in 2016, that have to deliver. I mean, when you are calling other states for Biden on smaller margins, then Arizona has votes left to count. Something's really problematic here, and it almost seems like Fox News has an election wish for Joe Biden. It's just not an accurate report. At the end of the day, if all we want and ask of our media is to be fair, to be accurate, Fox ain't doing it.
I don't know that people even know what the actual raw data is. So let's dig in for just a moment. As of this was as of 7:50 a.m. this morning. Here are the numbers that I have from the AP. Now, AP, that's a crapshoot sometimes too, as we know. I mean, we're up against up against the mainstream media, Seth, and we've witnessed it. But what I like is the way they've been exposed the last 4 years, and that's a good thing. But here are the numbers. Biden. This is Arizona with its 11 electoral votes. Biden, 1,469,341 votes. President Trump, 1,400,951 votes. Seth,
Right.
it's razor thin.
Right. So what is that? About a 60,000 margin victory for Biden right now, with almost 500,000 votes left to count. Those statistics tell me nothing about Arizona.
Well, that's what matters, because Arizonans, I'm getting bombarded, and incidentally, just kudos to 960 the Patriot. You guys, you've just been leading the coverage in this in Arizona, and make sure you give Jim Ryan a hug for me and your team, because you guys
We
have
are
such
family, Mike, and we love having you. You are our star. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Well, it means a lot. It means a lot to me to be on your team, and I'm so proud of what you guys are doing. So let's look at this, and this is what people also don't realize. They called Arizona fast. Let's just say they flip that Arizona gets flipped. It goes into the win column for Donald Trump. Seth, you realize we're talking Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia. That's it. If those numbers hold, the president gets another term.
That's right. We probably also get Alaska, too, and we don't have to worry about Nevada. And he'll beat Joe Biden by more than they're expecting Joe Biden to beat Donald Trump. This will be a great victory. Arizona gave conservatism Barry Goldwater. I think we'll give America Donald Trump again.
Well, Arizona gave us Seth Leibsohn, and you keep fighting the good fight, my friend. It's great to see you on Skype. Thanks for joining us at MikeOnline.com. And as always, you just hang in there, because right now I'll play this in honor of you, Seth. Okay, we'll play a little Arizona. Thank you, Seth.
God bless you.
God bless you. Great Seth Leibsohn, great talk show host, author, and from where it all focuses now in Arizona.